guys, my name is Vani aka TheSpiritualSheWolf. I am a personal development coach and a mental health therapist. So if you want to talk to anybody, I'm always here for you. I'm always here to listen. I'm always here to help. Text me on Instagram if you want to talk to anyone. Okay, today's video is going to be about toxic people. Now, I know that you might have encountered some of these people in your life. If not, you will. Everyone does. Okay, you might have an idea of how they are and what they do, but today I'm going to break this video down in two parts. Number one is what they do that makes them toxic, and the second part would be how it affects your mental health and how it actually impacts you, like how their behavior impacts you. So without any further ado, let's just get into this amazing and interesting topic. Part number one, what makes toxic people toxic? They are overly critical about you. So if you have a friend and whenever you go to a friend talking about anything, like about your life, about your career or anything like that, they react in a way that they are very critical of you. They always behave like a critic. They always have something or the other to point out, a flaw to point out all the damn time. That's the number one trait of a toxic person. They always have something or the other to point out which is actually negative. Which brings me to the second thing, is actually they have something or the other negative to talk about. Somewhere down the line, when you are having a chat with this particular friend, this person might always talk about negative things, okay? They might not have a positive mindset, they might not have a growth mindset, they always have a fixed mindset and they have a negative mindset. So even if you are talking about your good life and good career or whatever good that is happening in your life, they will always say something or the other negative. The third trait of a toxic person is that they force their opinions on you. Now, we all know that we all are different, we all have different opinions, we all have different perspectives. But this kind of a person is not like that. They think whatever they think is right, if that makes sense. And what they do in return of this sort of mindset that they have is they force their opinions on you. So no matter what suits you the best, no matter what you think you should do, they will always come up to you and tell you, no, you should do this thing because I think it's right and because I think it's the best option for you. And that's something that we all don't want, right? We don't want a friend that we go to for suggestion or advice and they just force their own opinions on you, right? So please beware that this person in your life that you're thinking about right now could be a toxic person. Trait number 4 is that they are overly judgmental. They will comment unnecessarily on your things. They will point out flaws for no reason. They will judge you for the slightest of things that you do. And not in a way that they're actually helping you come out of something wrong that you've done or a mistake that you've done. They will pinpoint your flaws unnecessarily because it just gives them joy. Okay? That is hell of a toxic person, guys. Stay away from such people. Okay? Because they just have the nerve to point out every bad thing over and over again. So this one is not actually a trait, but this is just a suggestion that I would like to give you. Vibes speak, guys. Your gut will tell you what you actually feel and the gut will tell you what you need to feel. So please trust your gut. Please trust your gut and please trust your instinct because that really counts. Trait number 5 is that it feels like you're talking to a wall when you're trying to express yourself. Or if you express yourself, they actually get angry on it. This is such a toxic trait, guys. I can't even start to tell you guys about how it feels when you're in that situation where you're trying to express yourself, but the person in front of you just thinks that you are blaming them or like going against what they think. I don't know what goes in their head, but it's such a toxic trait. So if you are expressing yourself to someone and they do not care about it, it is not important for them, they just don't react in a way that makes you feel good about yourself, that's a toxic person, guys. Toxic trait number 6, I think we're on 6. Yeah. They will never ever think about how you feel. They will talk without thinking, they will say things about thinking, and they will not even think about the slightest of impact that has on you. So if you come across a person who always talks about I don't care about what you think. I don't care about what you feel. Please step away from that person. He is not a good person. He or she is not a good person for your life. If that person has no idea what kind of impact words have on you, especially if they say something and it hurts you, just stay away from that person. Trait number 7 is that they deny their mistakes, or I can also say that they are not accountable for what they do. This is a very big thing, guys. It's a very big thing, because once if you start to go to that person and tell them that, you know what, this is something that you're doing wrong, they will not agree to that. They will be like, no, I'm not doing wrong. It also comes under narcissism. If you go up to a person and you tell them that, you know what, this is what you did, I didn't like it, I got hurt by it, they will not accept their mistakes. They will always put it on you. They will blame you, and they will always never even bother about listening to your feelings, because I think it's too much for them. So I think these are the 7 major traits of a toxic person. Coming to the second part of the video, how does this impact you? What do you feel when this person does these things? Number 1, you feel that you're not good enough. Trust me, you don't want that feeling. If you feel this, that you are not good enough, step away from that person, get out of that friendship. Okay, just get out of it, because you don't want to be feeling that you are not good enough. And if you do feel it, it's just a matter of time that that person is going to ruin your life mentally. Don't let them do this, guys. Don't let them do this. Point number 2 is that you don't feel heard or you don't feel safe with that person. Anywhere, in any circumstance, you go up to that person, you tell them about your feelings, and they just deny everything that they are doing, or they just tell you that, you know what, you're too sensitive, or they label you like this. It's not a safe place for you. Get out of it. Okay, you don't need to feel this way, because it's really harming your mental health. You are just questioning yourself in this whole process where this person is actually doing the wrong thing and you are taking the blame of it. Don't do it. Which brings me to the next point, is you find yourself compromising a lot. Now, it might always be about this person, so their feelings matter. Their stuff matters, but what about you? It could be some mental compromises, it could be some physical compromises, all of those things, so make sure that you don't compromise a lot and you don't sacrifice a lot, and make sure it's sort of equal between you both. Next, as I mentioned before, you actually start doubting yourself. So this is another thing, that you get into self-doubt and you're always questioning what you're doing, and you don't feel good about yourself ever again. So conclusion of the video, guys, make sure you are hanging out with safe people and with people where you feel heard, okay? Make sure that you hang out with such people. Make sure you are not the one who's compromising a lot or giving a lot and you're not receiving anything. There is something called a selfless love, but there is also something called as toxic relationships, So please know where to stop, know where to put a boundary, and always trust your gut, guys. I mentioned it before, but really trust your gut. It will tell you what you really need to know. So make sure you take care of yourself, guys. I will see you in the next video. So make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment down below, and tag me on Instagram for whatever reason you want to. Okay, I will see you in the next video, guys. I'm Vani, aka TheSpiritualSheWolf, signing off. Bye.